mic just in case?
All right.
Yeah, every time.
Hey.
You never know.
Hey, we're live again. We're live again.
Oh, we're live again?
Yeah. I highlighted something and it popped up my address on the screen.
Just get a let it rock, man. Just post that shit. Dox yourself, you stupid bitch.
He's a smart. He's a
Just
smart
came out
little
of
boy.
nowhere.
I was like, oh fuck, I gotta delete that VOD immediately.
Yeah, it's gone. The VODs are gone.
All right. Well, I'm ready if y'all are.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
On the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, we were turned away from the southeast gate of Starkey due to a terrorist attack that most of the party got to witness. And we then got to witness a little girl get dragged into the shit lake in Turd Bottom by a mysterious tentacle. We chased it down into the sewers, and that's where we currently are. We fought the monster. We killed it. It was like a intelligent sort of like monstery creature that I forget the name of.
Dargle.
Actually, you know what? Let me just not guess. Let me just see what it's actually called. It was called an Audiug. Audiug. Yep, pretty close. And Oop, beep boop, you can't sit there. I can't see when you sit there. But we fought it. We saved the little girl who Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger quickly Judy chopped and knocked out and stuck her in the bag of holding to keep her safe with the rest of the corpses.
No, she's in the portal. She's in the portal.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you didn't put her in the bag of holding. You put her in the portable hole, which is a different extra dimensional space that you have that is in your pocket.
Yeah, not in the bag of holding because that would kill us all.
Yeah, if you put the portable hole in the bag of holding, it just makes a nuke. So, and then after we saved the little girl, we started exploring a little bit more, and then we got ambushed by a group of ettercaps and phase spiders, and that is where we find ourselves on this episode of Dragon Ball Z. Playing the music.
Oh, what?
I hear it.
Oh, that's so fucked up. Every time you guys join, I can't hear the music. Just tell me when it's over. Take this shit.
I'm gonna get Google VO to make us an intro.
Google VO, what's that?
It's the video generation thing.
Yeah, it stands for Video Originally by Google.
Thanks. Good one, reader.
Very
All right, everybody should have populated in here. Is everybody here? Can everybody see? Except for Braden and Jacob. I gotta put you guys down still.
Yeah,
Thank
I just see
God. I thought we were gonna die without them.
Hey, did they get a surprise attack out of the bag of holding?
No. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna put down. Where's Johnny Cash?
I'm right here.
You fellers right here. Is the combat still up? Yes, it is.
They jump out right into the piss.
We're in combat right now?
Oh, fuck yeah, we're in combat.
Actually,
So, wait, some little girl got dragged down into the sewer and we chased after her? Is that what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's what happened. Pretty much.
I killed what needed to be killed. But now we're getting you see this ore right here? That's gold. And I have a tool for Magmar, so he can get it out.
Well, can I move? We're in combat, though, so we don't need
we can't do it now.
Yeah.
After we kill this. Yeah.
So I went ahead and rolled initiative for Magmar and Ignotus. So we're all in a fight now. We ended at the end of the battle order last time, so we're back at the top. So basically what happens is while this fight is going on, Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger is kind of flanked on both sides by a phase spider and the Ettercap right here. The Ettercap is kind of focusing on Lamb and Kinzo at the moment. The phase spider is kind of up in his face. And then Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger's like, oh shit! And then he kind of like stumbles a little bit, and then the bag of holding kind of like opens up a smidgen. And then Magmar and Magmar, Moose Knuckle, and Ignotus kind of like roll out, and they're like, "Oh fuck, what happened? Oh, I'm glad my seizure's over." and they're like, "Oh shit, we're in a fight." And we're just gonna start off the top of the battle order. First, it'll be this Ettercap right here. He's gonna do a. Is this gonna be an advantage? Yes. He's gonna do a multi-attack, a claw. Claw, please. Thank you. Claw
Doesn't hit.
and bite.
Doesn't hit.
17 does hit. So he's gonna hit you with a bite, Mr. Kyle, Mr. Guardian.
No.
He's gonna deal 10 damage to you. Let me apply that 10 damage.
That's crazy.
Shield out?
Wait, did he roll a disadvantage? Because I'm in
He
the
rolled
well.
an advantage. Oh, you're right. You're right. So he's normally that would put him at disadvantage, but because he is flanking with his homie right here, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna do a mulligan, and we're gonna see if this hits you. We're gonna do. What was his lowest attack on that bite? That was a 17. Okay, so he
He rolled a nat 1.
rolled a nat
His
1.
his lowest attack.
Yeah. So that's what he basically that's what he was gonna try to do, but it just didn't work out for him. And you are unfazed. Let's see how long you can keep it up. Because now it's this phase spider's turn. And he is going to attack you normally. That is a 14. Does
Nope.
not hit you. Alrighty. Next, it is this phase spider right here. It is going to kind of climb on the wall over here. And it's going to attack Deddy at advantage here.
Wait, is it still going to be advantage if it's technically in the well?
No, because like so basically the way that the way that this is working, and it's like because I know that the well is kind of like on the graded template here, it's showing like this, but like really because this space is pretty enclosed, it's pretty much just only getting like right here. You know what I mean? Yeah, because like these are like walls right here. So he is going to land a 20, so that definitely hits. He is gonna hit Deddy for 9 damage.
Damn.
Like all our health.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty tough fight. It's a good thing that everybody else is here now. Now we can kind of tip the scales in y'all's favor a bit. This one right here is up next. Is going to take a bite out of Johnny, and this is going to be at.
He ain't gonna hit. Don't worry, he ain't gonna hit.
He
No.
might.
Nah,
He might hit you.
that doesn't hit.
That's a 20 though. That
Yeah.
does hit.
I dodged it. I'm gonna go the other way.
Oh wait, I need to apply damage here. Wrong button. Alright, you are going to take 8 Widow damages.
And I'm gonna react.
Oh yeah? What are you going to react with?
I'm trying to remember what it's called. Hellish Rebuke.
Alrighty, roll me a Hellish Rebuke. And what does he got to do? Is it like a DC 14 dex saving throw?
Yeah, and then so he'll do that DC 14. Yep, so he'll take full damage.
Yeah, he'll take full damage. Roll me some damage. 8.
I
Alright.
back with 8.
What does that look like?
So when he bites me in the arm, I just kind of roll like I do this, and then I can't do it the other way, and I just hit him with my elbow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kinda, I can't do the other way either.
I go, yeah, boom, oh, like that. So I go, boom, like that.
Yeah, so he kind of like bursts into some flames a little bit, and then you're just like, shouldn't fucking hit me, bitch.
That's the Joker's trick.
That is the Joker's trick. All right, now it is time for this Ettercap here, and he is going to take a bite, a multi-attack actually, out of Lamb here, or Ikarak, whichever one is present at this time. And this will be normal because he's not being flanked. Does a 16 hit Lamb? It does. So that's the claw attack. Let's do the Boit. Okay, so he does damage with the claw only. And he is going to deal 7 damage to Lamb. He's basically going to reach out and try to like rake you with his claws and deal 7 damage to you. So you are at 14. Yes. Oh, wait, no. 16. There we are. Oh, shit, no.
Wait a second.
Not 6. There we go. Perfect. All right, and Kinzo, you're up. What do you do?
Okay. Over my sending stone in my pocket, I can hear Guardian making some terrifying noises, like he's in a lot of trouble. So what I do, and judging from the sending stone, I know his terrain surrounding him, so I can visualize it in my mind. I use my instant transmission jutsu to teleport to his location.
The way the instant transmission jutsu works, though, is you have to see the location.
But I can, like, from the sounds in the sending stone, I can determine the surroundings of where.
Not quite.
Okay.
30 feet to a location that you can see.
Okay. And he's in a cave, right?
You're all technically in a cave.
So can I not see him?
No. There's a big wall in between you and Guardian. Guardian's kind of off on his own right now. He's out of everybody. He's like the most fucked.
Okay. So I guess I will choose to recant that and attack this Ettercap to my right.
All right, the one that's the weakest. Roll me, and you'll do this at advantage too, because he's being flanked a couple different ways here.
Okay.
And you basically need to roll one attack on him because he is quite hurt. He's very wounded from what you guys did to him last session.
And I see that this is a perfect chance to use my vicious short bow.
Problem with that is you are awful close. If you shoot a short bow that close to a guy, it would be a disadvantage. This would be a better situation for something melee.
And then I decide to use my vicious short bow, but my glaive starts to tingle on my back, letting me know that it wants to be used. So I bring out my glaive.
Alrighty. A 14 is one above the number you needed. Roll me a damage. Alright, how does that kill him?
I swing my glaive above my head and I cut off its left leg. And while it falls, as I do a up slash, cutting off its head.
Alright, so you cut off its left leg and a bunch of like gross, like green ichor starts to seep out. And it smells like really metallic-y, kind of like just like corroded, like rusty iron. And it lets out like a screech right before you chop its head off. And then it falls down dead.
I move quickly to the left so the blood doesn't get on one trip.
Alright. Is there anything else that you do?
I activate my boots of speed.
Alright, boots of speed are activated. Alright, Big Notice, you're up.
I'm feeling very magical, so I'm gonna shoot some magic missiles at the spider.
Alright, and you know what? I'm gonna actually... Every time somebody makes an attack, remind me to do the sound for it, because I have forgotten every single time.
You have sounds for magic missile?
I do have sounds for magic missile, yes. Roll me 3 damages.
In memento.
Oh, shit, I dropped my thingy. 7, 10. So you could do a total of 10 damage. So, that's gonna sound a little something as you start to power up your magic missile. It goes...
Don't I have 4 magic missiles now?
You do! Yeah, actually you do. Yeah. And that's another 2, so that's gonna be a total of 12. So, who you aiming these at?
The spider right in front of me.
Spider right in front of you. All right. So you are gonna send all of those things right at him, and basically, like all 4 of the magic missiles, they all make contact with the spider, and it starts to kind of like recoil as like the magic passes through its body, and it kind of looks at you and kind of like rears up on its legs, and it's like now looking at you and Magmar with menacing intent. What else do you do?
Nothing. I'll pass it on the glimmer.
Alrighty. Glimmer is gonna be like, shit, Guardian. Are you hit? Hang on, I can't really tell. I need to move the spider out of the way. Yeah, you're hit. let me give you some healing, bud. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give you some healing, bud.
Thanks, Glimmer.
As Glimmer just looks at Denny and Kenzo.
Glimmer can't. That's what I thought about. Glimmer can't see anybody right now. He's on this side of the wall. All right. What is your maximum HP, Kyle? 31. Actually, yeah, this heals you back to full. So you are right as rain. He says, "Keep it up, Guardian." And Deddy, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack the little guy in front of me.
Alrighty, how you gonna hit him? You gonna use your nunchucks or your
We're gonna use my
whatchamacallit?
nunchucks.
Baller. And you will do this, and you'll actually do so at advantage. You don't need it though, because you just rolled a fucking 23. Roll me some damage on that bitch. Alright, 6. So he's gonna go down to this much health.
You forgot to make the noises.
Yeah, oh yeah, thank you. So yeah, you're gonna swing with your nunchuck, and that is going to sound a little something like... and smack him right in the head.
Nice.
Alright, what else do you do?
Let's do some fury blows.
Alright.
You said at advantage,
Fury
right?
blows. Yes. 22 hits. 12 does not hit. So roll me 1 damage. And that damage is going to be 4. Alright, we're whittling this guy down. It's actually a good chunk of his health there. Alright, so you run up and you smack him over the top of the head with your nunchuck, and you do like a cool, like, and what else do you do?
We're just gonna take a
Anything.
defensive stance here.
Alright, defensive stance. Alright, Mr. Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger, what do you do?
I'll take my rapier, and I want to stab this spider right in the abdomen between the spinnerets. So like right in
Okay.
his butthole, pretty much.
Right in his butthole. You're doing like a Bloodborne, like, backstab.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and you'll do so at advantage. 24 definitely hits. Roll me a damage. 11. Alright.
Max damage.
That is max damage.
Yep.
How does that kill him?
I grab my rapier and I just am staring at this dart, or at this dirt star, and I go, Falcon! And just shove it through, but don't realize how hollow it is, so I kind of fist it too. When I pull out, like, just a bunch of webs and stuff are falling out, and it's just
A
as
bunch
it's
of, like,
dying, webs are just shooting out, just in a pile.
he's shooting ropes right now as you're killing him, basically. And you, like, yank that rapier out of his little spinnerets, and you drag out a bunch of gore, and it sounds like...
How big is this thing?
Oh, it's like the size of an average human mother, but it's dead.
I know, I'm wondering, I can throw a mother.
Your strength says otherwise. I mean, you could definitely try.
I just want to throw him here.
Ooh, that's a pretty tough order.
Oh, wait, you know what I can...
roll-
Hold on, I'll just do this. I'll walk over here, and I want to push him.
Push him right into Deddy.
I want to, or no, I want to do like the, I want to trip him. So I want to kind of like pull him and.
Oh,
trip
you're
him
gonna
with
try
my
to do
leg.
like a cool leg sweep.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna need you to make me a dexterity check. Roll me a 14 or higher to see if you leg sweep this guy.
Is it an advantage since he is being countered by Denny?
No, this is basically just like a test of your own abilities to see if you're able to pull this off. And you did not.
That was kind of embarrassing.
You kick him in the shin though.
Can I do 1 damage with that kick?
You kick him in the shin really good, and he goes.
The noise suppression.
And I get into a horny position.
So you just start going like. You start doing one of these. Just...
I'm prepared to crank.
Hog prepared. All right, Lamb, you're up. What do you do?
All right, I'm gonna move over to this big guy right here,
Hell yeah.
and so I'm within 10 feet of one of my companions, so that gives me what's it called, pack. So I got advantage on this.
Yeah, so the way that it works is like if you have like somebody within, so like the way that it works is like somebody can be a little bit further away from you to get advantage. So like right now you would get advantage like regardless, but like let's say like Deddy was over here and like Johnny Cash is right here, you would still get advantage on this guy because they're within 10 feet.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go with weapon number 1 and weapon number claw, and then the scimitar.
The scimitar, perfect. And you'll do this at advantage as well because you're flanking with Deddy and Johnny Cash here. 22 hits for sure.
Alright, let me go try with the scimitar real quick.
20 also definitely hits. Roll me a damage with a claw and then one with a scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
6.
That's with the scimitar and
Nice.
attack.
7, nice. So that puts him rather close to death, actually.
And I got one more hit up, don't I?
I don't think so. Because that was your melee attack, unless you like action surge, but I don't think you short rested
I don't
since the
think I
last
have
action
an
surge.
surge.
Yeah, I think you used it up on the last one. But if we short rest after this, you'll get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think unless you got some movement, I think your actions are spent. Or unless you got a bonus action up your sleeve. I don't know how many of those you've got actually. Let me see. You got a few. You've got Hunter's Mark and Healing Word in your spell book. Those are both bonus actions if you wanted to use one of those.
Hunter's Mark and Healing Word. Yeah, I think we're doing. Can I use Healing Word on myself?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, then we're gonna use Healing Word.
Boop. Down from there.
Cast spell.
Yeah, and then that'll give you a number that we're going to heal you by. And then you'll... Yep, there we go. Perfect. So you are back at 20 HP. Rocking and rolling.
Hand me one of them, please.
Alright. Is that it?
Yeah, I don't know what a defensive stance would give me, but...
Oh, it does. We just say that for fun. That's just like a meme that Kenzo started.
Alright. Yeah, well...
Makes me feel better.
It does make him feel really protected and safe.
Next, whoever's up next.
Alright. Guardian. Everybody's just like, Guardian's going, help! Help!
So first, I'm going to use my spiritual weapon attack on the Ettercap in front of me.
Alright, roll me spiritual weapon attack. And then probably some damage. You also do it at advantage. That's a hit. That's a big boy hit. You guys are real.
Cast Dark Ice Bolt on this phase spider.
Right, cast me a Dark Ice Bolt. No.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't, did you? Oh no. Oh no. That sucks, Kyle.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
All right. Can I like save scum real quick?
You know, if there's literally nothing you could do. I just thought, like, I was thinking, like, are you bardically inspired? No. Would any of Braden's portents help? No. So yeah, no. In all realities where Guardian finds himself here, they are all fucked in the exact same way.
Beautiful. Okay. All right, then I'm done. I'm my turn.
Ready? Mr. Magmar, it is your turn.
So, like, as I fall out of the bag of holding, I'm gonna kind of like come to, and like Patrick from SpongeBob, where he's just like, "Spider, spider!" He's just like slamming the ground.
Yeah, so you see them spiders, and they just do not sit with you, man. Like, anything that's got more than 2 legs just kind of freaks you out. Then you start to get that feeling. That special feeling. You're pissed.
Excellent. Well, then I'm gonna have to kind of move because I can't see anything in this cave.
Yeah, so basically, like, everybody... Like, you could probably... I could tell you this. This spider's on the wall right here. Like, it's like the model for it's too large, so you can't really tell. But if you wanted to, you can kind of like feng shui yourself, like right there if you wanted to. You can go a little bit past him, but you would provoke an attack of opportunity if you went any further than this square here by this Eder cap right there. Badass.
Swatting at the wall, I'm going to use reckless attack.
Yes. Actually, you wouldn't even need to do that if you didn't want to. I mean, you can. It would give them advantage against you, which they already would have right here because there's kind of 2 of them here. Really, it's like a moot point. You don't need to spend that if you don't want to. Because you'll already be advantage for all these folks that you're currently threatening, and they're also advantaging against you.
Managing.
Correct.
Wait, what?
Like, going into a rage is a bonus action, and then I also have Frenzy, which gives me 3 attacks, but that's a bonus. So I would have already spent.
Oh, it gives you a bonus. I thought it just gives you advantage. Oh, holy shit.
This is the
Yeah. So Frenzy would be a bonus action on your next. Or actually, hang on. Let me actually read how Frenzy works real quick. I think that might just be.
Reckless
me look
attack is
at-
what I'm talking about. That's the feature. So that's
Yeah,
the one that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Frenzy's a bonus. So I was just saying, like, since I go into a rage, then I can't Frenzy also, correct?
Okay, yes, yep, you are correct. You're absolutely correct.
Good vision. I'm just gonna go take some swats at him.
Yeah. 24 hits, roll me a damage. 7, and then I think we actually add +2 to that because you're raging too to the damage. Am I? I think yeah. So how does that kill the spider?
So he's on the wall, right?
Yeah.
So my first attack, I'm going to come through and slash straight through his little pinchers on the front, and I'm gonna pick him up and I'm gonna stab him in the abdomen with him.
Nice. So you basically just, and then you rip off the pincers and stick him right in the ass, and now he is personed in his own person.
Okay, so I still have one more attack, right?
Yep, sure do. And there is an Eder cap right there who just looks at you and goes, "Mhm."
Yes, so I'm gonna. Yeah, I really don't like the cut of his shield.
All right, 16 hits. I think you needed a 13, so roll me some damage on him. A 9. All right. So you whack him a good one. And fuck, I'm not doing the fucking noises. So yeah, so you, damn it, you run up to him and then you get him with.
Just give me some more.
Yeah, you hit him. I think I pressed the wrong buttons there, but so you do 2 attacks on one attack on the spider, one on the Eder cap. The spider falls dead, and then the Eder cap is still up and at him. And is that your turn? Oh wait, you got to kill. You got to kill. So that means you could glare if you wanted to.
First spider?
What's that?
Let me glare at the other spider.
Oh,
Hang on, I can't hear you. Of the music, it's too loud.
Can you hear me now?
No, it's coming in a little soft. I'm gonna turn you up.
I want to glare at the other spider.
Gotcha. So the other spider wouldn't be able to see it, but the Eder cap could.
This one. Could I also use 10 points of my bug juice on Daddy?
Yes, you can use 10 points of bug juice on Deddy. Deddy is healed to 22. So you take out your little weird, like, conical shaped bug critter, and like you basically just stick it in Deddy's mouth, but she's not paying attention, and she like drinks down the like the sweet sour liquid that tastes oddly like stuff that you can get out of a gas station in Alabama back circa like early 2000s. So, and the bug juice makes you feel really warm and comfortable all over, and some of your wounds heal.
Hey, that's it.